My God, Super Robot Sundays does exist. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Super Robot Sundays here on Sound Gauntlet Gaming as we continue our playthrough of SD Gundam G Generation Overworld. We've taken a couple weeks off for some events that were going on here in real life, but we are back now and ready to take on the stage rank final. This is the final stage of the regular world tour mode. We still have the world core mode after this to get through, but yeah, it's where we're going to be heading to today. As always, I'm Bograt.
I'm the Krampus.
I'm Shiv.
I'm Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent. And let's get into demonetization to the gravity.
Pretty much.
Oop. As soon as I remember that the
Yes,
which buttons
Japanese
do
control.
which things in this game.
Also, I read that name to the opening of Victory Gundam.
Side to the gravity.
Which I'm sad because the person who's hosting it, I've been watching it, past episode 13, they've cut out the ending and opening and ending, so I no longer get that. But yeah, no, I am finally going through Victory Gundam again, and I'm going to stick with it this time. And oh boy.
I do like Victory Gundam, but it is absolutely a rough watch.
Yeah. At the point I'm at, we are down 2 members of the strike team.
How many more fingers you got? It's a shame, though. She was most like like a strike out of all of us. Yeah, I genuinely want to say, I think when we watched it the last time around, we took count. I think by the end of it, like 2 members of Strike Team actually survived.
The entirety of Strike Team dies.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's because Maribet is technically not part of Strike Team.
Yeah. That basically, they're like, a bunch of them just die in the final battle. Just like, they're dead. With no real, like, fanfare or anything.
There's really only one person that I'm curious if Tomino's gonna kill off, because it
Yes.
seems a
The baby doesn't die.
The baby doesn't die. Carlman lives.
Okay, the baby lives.
That was literally like, is Tomino going to go that extreme?
One
Oh,
of these
God
is
damn
not
it.
like the other.
But for the most part, the rules for Victory Gundam is don't get attached.
Yeah, it is extremely a case of most characters in Victory Gundam fucking die. And also, out of a set of series that have some truly moronic plans on the parts of whatever the like antagonist or evil organization is, the Zanskare Empire probably has the single dumbest plan.
We're talking about the Angel Halo plan is perfect, flawless.
I do,
And unclear if it's just going to mentally do things
or
or
physically,
do things.
yes. That is never quite clarified. I will say, though, one of the things that I think is interesting that Victory does is establish that there are just thousands of, like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that are essentially extremely low-level new types. Like they're not powerful enough new types to really manifest their abilities, but if you get them together in a large group and somehow harness and focus that ability, they can accomplish things, which is an interesting thing. And is part of the transition from the utilization of new type to the utilization of Psychicer.
Yeah. Oh, we have
The halberd.
Alpha Suppose Halberd.
Yep.
That's also a thing where they establish a powerful new type being able to like heal people. That's like
Yes.
an unusual ability.
Yes, it is a place where we get actual like canonical new type healing, which is probably one of the most explicit new type powers we actually ever see in UC Gundam. Because most of the time it's just more like awareness stuff, or like maybe at most like kind of like telepathic communication, which is still very vague and not entirely clear if it's actually like word for word communication or if it's just kind of a vibes thing that happens there. But this is just outright like, no, Lady Maria can just fucking heal people.
Like anytime new types do anything crazy before then, there's like a fuck ton of Psycho Frame involved.
There's a fuck ton of Psycho Frame involved. There's a lot more question as to how much of what we're seeing those new type abilities manifest as is actually happening and how much of it is visual metaphor. Like, there's a lot more ambiguity about new type powers up until Victory, and then Victory is like, no, she just fucking Jesus. Yeah. like she just like, this dude had like a gaping chest wound, and now he fine. Woo!
This the lame can walk, literally, again, is like one thing. So.
Yeah. Straight up doing faith healing, but with actual psychic powers.
Yeah, I think the first indications of actual, like, new type powers doing physical things in UC, besides like that, where we see it much more often, it's like a person can lay hands effectively and heal.
Basically would be the Axis shock.
Would be like the Axis shock and then everything the Unicorn does. But
Yes. But the Unicorn is full Psycho Frame.
the Unicorn is
that
full
cheats.
Psycho Frame and basically rewrites rules as it feels.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it is definitely a thing that like establishes stuff for later things though, because like when you get to like Crossbone stuff.
Yeah.
So Crossbone doesn't have a whole lot of new type bullshit going on in it. But what new type bullshit it has is the most bullshittiest. Is kind of what it comes down to. Tomax and Zaymod over there do some wild shit.
What is our actual goal for this one? I presume,
So
I
our
presume have
our
the-
regular mission is have a master unit fight Balbadoros. The challenge is have the Halfus Bow's Halberd fight Balbadoro with critical tension.
it's
Yeah,
a really
also
ambitious-
also
it's
she
almost
has
like
her
a
final ability now, which is just you stay there.
And number of abilities take. Yeah, so we just need her up to hypertension.
Yep. Yeah, she does not have anything that actually costs MP to use. Let's see, what else has happened in the intervening couple weeks we've been gone from Super Robot stuff.
We spoke a model kit into existence.
We did speak a model kit into existence. It's not super surprising because they have been doing a lot of stuff kind of from slightly more obscure series and other things like that, but
They've also been on a G unit kick recently.
yes, they have
so-
been in on extremely a G unit kit. They've been trying to fill in a lot of that, so because they had already done at least one of the other special Leos.
We're going to speak more model kits into existence. Can we start with Walpurgis?
It's not a controlled power.
So again, as has previously come up when we talked about this, we can try as hard as we want, but they'll actually acknowledge G Unit.
Very true.
They really try not to talk about Walpurgis.
Then fine. Can we?
Which is like, fine. I mean, Walpurgis, having read through the entirety of Walpurgis, I will say, Walpurgis is not bad, but aside from the actual, like, the couple of mech designs in there that are really cool, there is nothing in Walpurgis that particularly stands out, honestly. Like,
that's why I just want Gunpla from it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is extremely one of those things. It's how I feel about, frankly, the majority of like Cosmic Era stuff, other than Stargazer, is like I don't care about
The story or that.
like even the Astray stuff. The story is fine, but is not great in my opinion. But it's like I love the suits from CE stuff.
The suits and the characters from the Astray
Yeah.
are real good. Story's kind of meh.
The story in Astray kind of goes all over the place. It has really good parts, and it has parts that I'm just like, why?
Yep.
Why? What is this doing? Like, notably, most of those parts of the Astray story are when it is interacting with regular Seed.
Yes.
Yes.
Genuinely, one of the things I think that makes G Unit actually really good and stand out and pretty much amazing is that it just doesn't interact with Wing.
No.
The most you get is that Valder Farkill has like a weird rivalry thing with Trace Kustranada that's mentioned like in the background and never comes up otherwise.
Well, it's like he has a rival with Trish Kustranada because he wants to prove himself better than him, and he really loses it when he finds out that
The Trace died, yeah. And that's like it. That's
it.
That's all.
That's the only relation.
Yeah,
to
that's
regular
all that comes up with regular Wing. Otherwise, it is an entirely self-contained thing out here in the middle of fucking nowhere, and we don't have to deal with all the dumb shit going on in Wing.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, the parts of Astray that are like that, where they're just like, no, we're just in this really like kind of cool and interesting setting, and we're off here doing our own thing, you know, salvaging junk and putting far too many guns on every mech I build.
I like you hitting
Or
the
really
two
big
secondary
swords.
targets for half their health and then missing the primary.
Yeah, it happens.
We did not ignite that goof.
Oh, that was somehow worse. Every single target dodged their 30% miss chance.
See, he's hanging upside down and all the blood's going to his head. That's why.
Well, I mean, part of the problem is that they're all evading.
That's why it's a 30% miss chance. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it's like a 10, because it's fucking Amuro.
Yeah.
Who amusingly is not nearly as busted in the G-Gen games as he is in Super Robot Wars games.
Hit him with your something, whatever you hit him with is double Gundam.
And also, I don't know if, because I know we discussed it and figured this out, but I don't know if it was actually
The entirety
mentioned.
of the Devil Gundam.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was mentioned on stream while we were figuring it out, but yes, Amuro's special ability for getting a boost to Gundam type units does apply to the Devil Gundam
The
Juniors.
Devil Gundam.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Did we find out if there were any
Zach, yeah.
Gundams that it, or anything that has the name Gundam that it doesn't apply to?
There probably is, but I can pull up the list again.
That's not that important. I'm just curious if, like, if there is an odd exception and like what the logic would be.
I would really love if it vindicates me.
Oh.
Doesn't apply to Gundam ground types because they're a fucking gym.
See, that is the type of thing I'm curious about.
I mean, I would seriously doubt that exception. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it applies to the ground types as well, even though they're a fucking gym.
I wonder if it applies to stuff like the like isn't the Gabera Tetra technically a Gundam, so it's part of the GP.
I know it doesn't apply. It does not apply to the Gerbera Tetra. It does, however, apply to the Gundam GPO4, which is what the Gerbera Tetra was originally supposed to be. That one I do actually know because I did like specifically look that one up, but give me a second because it's kind of complicated to get to that list.
Yeah.
I have to go into the character listings, then into original Mobile Suit Gundam, then specifically to Amuro, then into the White Devil ability, and then from within there, it has the list. Yeah, it does apply to the ground types.
I mean, they're not significantly different from the original Gundam, except they don't have the computer, and they are built on the frames of gyms.
Listen, my justification is their designation is RGM.
No, they're not. They're RX.
Yeah,
RX
Are they?
Yeah, that's G's. Or RG.
RX 79G.
G. Yeah. Yeah, they're 79s.
Oh yeah, they're there.
I just spell it short.
Still a fucking gym.
Oh no, they are absolutely built on the frames of gyms. They're gyms wearing Gundam cosplay.
Hey, but it works.
It does work.
Fuck it, we got time. I'll just start reading off the list of everything White Devil applies to. So obviously the Granddad, the Ground Type, the Easy 8, the Alex, the GP 1, 2, and 3, the Hazel, the Hazel FA, the Hazel Kai, the Hazel Ra, the Hazenthal 2 Ra, the Mark IIs, the Super Gundam, the Zeta, the Psycho Gundam, the S, the XS, the Deep Striker, the Zeta Plus, the Phaz, the Mark V,
Dear to know.
the Double Zeta, the Full Armor Double Zeta, the Psycho Gundam Mark II, the Riggsy, actually, is kind of surprising,
Okay.
but technically makes
I was
sense.
gonna say, isn't that? I'm pretty sure Amuro pilots that. In
Well, yeah, but
Contact.
it doesn't matter that he pilots it or not. It's
Point.
the ability is specifically a bonus to Gundam type units, not stuff Amuro has piloted. Otherwise, it would apply to a fucking Rick Diaz.
I was about to say. Also, something else, which the DJ.
Yeah, like
Jeeps.
Yep.
let's see, the
Technical.
Unicorn, the Banshee, the Delta Plus, the G, the Penelope, the F90, Silhouette, Neo Gundam, the F91, all the Crossbones, the MP F91, the Amakusa, which kind of makes sense. It's a copy of the Granddad.
Yep.
Victory, V-V2, V2 Assault Buster, Second V. Yeah, basically all the G Gundam stuff.
Everything that is a G Gundam that isn't a, like,
The Nobushi, the
Gundam
Bushi.
Sushi.
is a Gundam.
Yeah. All the Gundams from Wing. So not the Tall Geese, but like Epion. It does not apply to Mercurius and Vayet because they're not Gundams.
Yeah, I mean, the Dog isn't Gundam either. It's
Yeah.
the prototype for the Theos.
The Geminasses, the Asclepius, the Burnlapius, the Greepy, the Hydra, X Divider, DX, G Falcon DX, the Airmaster and Burst, the Leopard and Destroy, the Versago and Chest Break, the Astron and Hermit Crab, the Turn A's. Interestingly, it does not apply to the Turn X.
That actually is kind of surprising.
Turn X is technically just the Turn X. It's not the Turn X Gundam like the Turn A Gundam is. But
I'm guessing I've just seen some weird,
translations or
translations in like.
yeah, it is
whatever.
technically just the Turn X. It's not
Okay,
actually the
yeah.
Turn X Gundam. So the Ale Strike, Strike Rouge, Dual Gundam, Assault Shroud, Buster Gundam, Blitz Gundam, Aegis Gundam, Freedom Gundam, and Meteor, Justice Gundam, and Meteor. The M1 Astray.
Okay.
It is technically using the Gundam OS.
Yeah. Calamity, Forbidden, Raider, Providence. Actually applies to all the Astrays. So the red frame,
Yeah.
powered red, blue
Which
frame,
of the 17 Gundam OSs is that one using?
gold frame.
It's literally a modified version of the strikes.
Yeah. Applies to the Dreadnought Gundam, the Cross Astray, the Hyperion Gundam, all the Destiny second season upgrade
Yep.
units. Yeah. The Stargazer, the Strike Noir, the Blue Duel, the Verde Buster.
It's also Verde Buster.
All the 00 stuff that you would expect, plus the actual like Jin armors, D and E. the movie stuff.
I'm assuming the GN Archer is not.
Doesn't look like it now.
Yeah, that's the only one that I would think isn't specifically a Gundam that might have been added.
Yeah. Age 1 and 2. Beginning 30. Forever Gundam.
Did this come out in the middle of age? Because it's weird to me that it would only have the 1 and 2, but not the 3 or FX. I think is the new ripoff.
Yeah. Blue Destinies 2 and 3. Gundams 4, 5, 6, 7. Full Armor 7. The GPO 4, as I mentioned. Saikoro Gundam, the Gundam Pixie.
Saikoro Gundam. Bye, Alios.
That's interesting. It apparently applies to the Striker Custom. Which is absolutely a gym.
Oh, the Gym Striker Custom?
Yeah.
That is absolutely a gym.
Yeah, I got no explanation for that one. That's just weird.
I mean, it's a hyper-tuned gym, but it is a gym nonetheless.
It's still just a gym.
Yeah, I had to double check that one because I'm working from a Japanese wiki that's being Google translated. So I had to double check that one, but I went in and no, it's straight up the RGM 79FC. That thing is no Gundam at all. The ground type at least has the designation of being technically developed from the prototype Gundam.
Yep.
So you can at least justify that.
It's also actually using lunar titanium armor and
Yeah, it's using spare parts from the Gundam.
Project V.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the GPO2 MLRS, the Mushas, True Knight, Tornado, Netix, the Mark IV, Devil Gundam Jr., Aquarius, Belphegor, the Phoenixes, Halphus, Halphus Bows, Halberd, and Master Phoenix. The Full Armor, the G3, the Perfect, the GP0, Full Armor Mark II, the Mark III, the mass-produced Zeta, the Z2, the Hi-Nu, the new Gundam with HWS, the Rig Z Custom, the MP Double Zeta, the MPV, the Astray Gold Frame Mina, the Destiny Impulse, the Estrella and the F2, the Avalanche Exia.
Which is getting a Master Grade kit.
Yep. The Delta Kai, the Delta, the Turn A Black History. And then all the basic versions of the primaries. So yeah, so there's exactly one that is quite surprising that it applies to.
Yeah.
They did design the head of the Striker Custom to look like a Gundam head and not a gym head, but that's not... There is never anything that in any way, shape, or form refers to the Striker Custom as a Gundam.
Yeah, the only other one that I think I figured out their justification for it, but I still wouldn't ever list it as a Gundam, is the M1 Astray.
Yeah.
And that's because, like I said, it makes sense that they give it to it on the idea of it's using that Gundam OS. But at the same time, nothing else about it is a Gundam whatsoever. it is the
I mean, outside of the fact that quite literally in the Seed universe, the definition of a Gundam is just having the Gundam operating system. That's what defines a Gundam in Cosmic Era.
Yeah.
Like, if you put your fucking Gundam OS on a fucking Volkswagen thing, that's now a Gundam, according to Cosmic Era.
No, because then technically all of the Zaku's and shit like that would do that, because they also actually run a Gundam OS.
I don't think they run a specifically Gundam OS.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
I could have swore I saw it boot up when Othrin got into it. Maybe I'm remembering it that wrong. It's Sea Destiny. I don't care that much for it.
I gotta think about it.
There is exactly one Zaku that technically uses the A Gundam OS, but it's also not actually canon.
Okay.
It's from MSV stuff. The Zaku Providence specifically has the Hyper-Deuterion engine-powered Gundam system,
Would make sense.
which is the same one that's in the Legend and the Destiny.
Yep.
But yes, as far as actual canonical stuff, the Zakus do not use the Gundam OS.
Okay. Probably just confusing it booting up and one of the 4 Gundams on site at that point.
Yeah, probably.
As far as the Striker costume goes, yeah, there's nothing Gundam in the Striker costume. Like, it has a Gundam-like head, but it's not actually like a Gundam head or anything like that.
Yeah, and everything about it is Gym. It's like developed from gyms. It's got a designation as a gym. Like,
You could make a very slight argument for the Striker custom full armor, because it is built with the Striker custom and the Alex,
right?
but not the base
No.
Striker custom. Literally no Gundam parts whatsoever.
There. Okay.
Close.
Delicious. Okay.
I don't need super crits.
Yeah. Take one more thing. Fuck you.
Oh no, they have spawned a single Domonkashu. Whatever will we do?
You're just gonna use that attack no matter what the fuck I do. Let's see. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, to act again.
ついに力の制御を失い暴走しよったか。
Quick, move and spawn more trash. Take the dog stuff off, sir.
The one on your face,
Face.
sir.
I like the way it smells. Fight all these people and kill this child.
I'm not happy about that first part, but I'll absolutely do that second part.
We also have a child.
This isn't a competition.
Seabrook Arno, he's not Kincaid now.
2 children. Do it again, but in 5 turns.
Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we did it in less than that first time.
Okay, I think we've maybe stabilized.
Okay.
Weird hiccups.
Right. So back to the, let's see, figuring out what to do here.
Just Cox Internet.
You don't have special shooting.
No.
That is short. You'll do what now?
Ah, my Peacecraft.
Okay. Your ship is over here. those. That's why. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so the trick is to make it a secondary target so it takes more damage.
Ah, the real secret.
Yes, because then it can't defend.
Yeah.
And it will actually take more damage on the like half damage from being a secondary target than it will being a primary target and defending.
Okay, you are the only thing I have left. You have no serious non-beam weapon. Okay.
Is the one slight downside of the Deep Striker. While Eye Field is not exactly super common or anything, it is extremely annoying once you run into something that has an Eye Field.
Oh no, that guy.
It's a shame we have to kill all of them in the end.
We have so many kids to kill.
Yep.
Big Zan.
It's been mass produced. We were warned about this.
The Grand Zan.
All right. So
You're very popular right now.
You're over here.
Come to Denny's, get your grand sandwich.
No one's going to Denny's anymore.
People still go to Denny's. It's still around.
They shouldn't.
We
Black Bear
just have a
exists.
better alternative.
Yep.
You realize, like, Black Bear has a very
know.
limited geographical scope,
Yeah.
right?
I'm aware.
Of, like California.
There's, like, I think some in Oregon, too.
West Coast.
Yeah.
It originated in Mount Shasta.
Yep.
But like the cola,
Ironically, did not originate in Mount Shasta.
okay, that's actually kind of funny.
But yes, if you're on the West Coast and you're considering going to a Denny's, and there is a Black Bear near you, just go there instead. For better quality food for the same or less price. We need to get a Black Bear Diner endorsement deal.
No, we don't. We would all be 500 pounds.
Well, no, we just need to make sure the endorsement deal is money and not anything else.
No discounts at Black Bear Diner.
Freaking kidding me.
I mean, I am all for money endorsements. Is that all? Gladly hawk Raid Shadow Legends like any other YouTuber if they pay me to.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Get some Raid Shadow Legends money?
I don't know. From what I've heard for how they do it, we would get effectively nothing.
And?
Yeah, because it's how many signups you get off of your
Yep.
link.
0.
Yes.
-1.
Yes, we have convinced people to quit playing Raid Shadow
Legends.
Legends.
Oh, they've really gone downhill to letting these people promote them. Cancel account. Cancel account, enter code sound, Goblin Gaming.
Yeah, I'm in low health. Okay.
私
I think at this point we've seen about all of the Gundam series that are represented in Overworld. I don't think there's anybody that's skipped in this final mission.
Nope.
No.
Alright, I know you've been going through the entire history of Gundam and have fought literally all of these people before. But this time will be different. It wasn't different.
Will it really be different?
It was not, in fact, different.
Alright. Yeah, schedule. Yeah, you're fine.
That's a flesh wound.
Alright, how far on my way do I have to go to kill someone? Alright, screw it, I'll just ignore you.
You always want a big Zom? Once they're mass produced, they'll be unstoppable.
As long as your opponent doesn't have suicidal fighter jets. Pilots.
We're screwed.
The impact was
It is
start
just fighting.
Yeah. Alright.
Over limit. Time for all of our allies to turn against us. This will end it, and it won't be my way anymore. I mean, I'm the good guy.
Alright.
some ropes in that big Zam and pull it inside.
Yeah, exactly. Pop up this and then go the other way. Yeah, defeating the Balladoro is the only actual condition on this battle. Ah, just out of exam capture range. Oh,
淘汰されるべきじゃ。
Carving away at units.
Yep. Stop. All right, you were there.
It's pretty far out from everybody else.
Your protagonism is no match for my really angry Deep Striker. Also, you're all flying Gundams.
Gundam killer.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Dodgy motherfucker. That's all the fun you get to have. Actually.
Arch Vulcan kill.
Yep. Okay, now I need it. I think I can quite do anything. Oh. You're not that long range. Alright. Do stuff the next turn. This thing was too small. Alright, so everything can be captured. Just those two.
あんたは聞け。見つけたぞ。
So you need more attack. Now you got a sucker farm. Okay. Alright, somebody have some red spray paint.
Staying on a red background, that'd be close enough.
少しは楽しこの戦争は
Oh no, it's getting away.
Down to the wire, you only have 10 more turns.
What will I ever do? Alright, that deals with them. Yeah, that's about much. Do you...
Slightly excessive to use that on guys at like 1,000 health.
It is. It's the only thing it reaches.
Fair enough.
さっさと始めようぜガラド。よーし行くぜ過ちは繰り返させない決めるぜツインサテライトキャノン
Slight overkill.
Alright. How much energy was in this thing? Okay, good.
it's gonna make an even bigger over impact.
Yep.
Ah, history bits. Actually, I didn't count on having big grippy claws.
Well, she destroyed the head. That means this Gundam fight's over.
Yep. Which nation does she represent?
My own.
Yeah, fair enough.
What? No.
Who could have foreseen this turn of events? Aplodia? Really a villain? No.
Your other name was cooler.
What's up? You wouldn't understand. You don't have a code.
Your code's dumb.
Ah.
Are you a vampire?
Seriously.
Well, I don't have headphones on. Does she actually speak there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does she do the Ojo Sama cackle? 'Cause that's what
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I've heard of my head. That's all I needed.
Yep.
Get
Not a
character.
character.
No.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I know.
Shiho Hanenfuss.
Yes, yes it is.
I know exactly who that is.
I don't know what the Hanenfuss is all about then.
Hand and Fuss and Mouth Disease.
Awakening Relic Overworld stage emerged.
Yep. So if you go to Overworld, you now have this is like the final stuff, but we'll do World Tour before we do that, or World Core before we do that.
Yep.
But yeah, that's probably going to be a good place to call it. It's about 10 past 3.
Yeah.
I don't think we can really get through
No, not
World
really.
Core in that time. It'd be just a little too long. So that's what we're going to go ahead and call it for today for Super Robot Sundays. Thank you all for joining us again. We'll be back tomorrow with more Pokemon Journey Through the Lands Between region.
We actually finished
wrapped
that
it
last
up.
time. So we're going to take
Finally?
next week off as kind of standard.
Okay.
For,
So we're going to take a gap tomorrow. Then
we're going to be starting up Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor. Overclocked.
okay,
You collect Pokemon in that.
I guess.
Demons, Pokemon, same thing.
less so than almost any other Shin Megami Tensei
Yeah,
game,
no,
but
it-
still qualifies, I guess.
Details.
Didn't want to do Demi Kids?
Did not want to do anything.
All right, so we'll be taking a week off from Poke Mondays, but we'll return with Poke Monday trapped in hell, in a hell death game region. And on Thursday, we'll be back with more Dream Tactics. And right back here next Sunday, we will get through as much of World Core as we can in one sitting, either one or two scenarios, most likely. Until then, I've been Bograt.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
I've been Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent.
Have a good one, everyone.
Yep.